guys, welcome back to the Illuvium channel where everything in here is Illuvium. So we're going to go ahead and look at a few character leaks, but what is going on with the token right now, guys? It is absolutely exploding. And I think this is because of one, we know the land sale is coming, so a lot of players are stacking up on the ILV, getting those rewards, making sure that they're getting the staking, because we know the land sale is coming. When it comes to the land sale, remember the revenue distribution for this might be giant, depending on what the price of the land is, driving the coin price through the roof. In addition, we did drop a major trailer for this game, so it has been getting a lot of publicity, so they know the things that are coming. So first we're going to take a look at the coin, then we'll go through a couple of the links, including a minute of footage which shows the actual gameplay that we're going to look at. All right, guys, so this is what the coin is doing today. As you can see, $1,258.40. That is right, guys, up 15%. That is absolutely phenomenal. Even looking at the 24-hour range, we're about 11,000 to 1256. So it is even above this 24-hour range right now, according to CoinGecko. Now, when we look at this, the market cap is reaching around 800 million, which this is where it has a lot of room to run up, is really my thought. So we're going to have one of two things happen here. Looking at the coin here is going into this land sale in November. We know it is coming later this month. Ethereum that is used within the land sale is going into the vault for the revenue distribution aspect of it. Now, if a lot of the player base rely on the SILV, which I think a lot of players are going to be reliant on that SILV, the tokens are going to be burned, and it's going to lower what the supply is for the token itself, which again is going to be kind of crazy because remember, there is a total supply, as you can see here, 7 million, max supply 10 million. I know that isn't exactly accurate. I know there's far more tokens than what it's showing on here, but the tokens are going to be released over time, and the tokens are also going to be that haven't been released or that are set aside for the rewards themselves. So again, it's going to be interesting to see how much Ethereum is utilized and how much Ethereum goes into that vault when we do the land sale purchase, which is again going to be highly dependent on the price of land. And then we're also going to have to see exactly what it looks like for the SILV, because if you've seen anything over on the website itself, this is the Illuvium website. We'll actually just bring it over real quick. So we are looking at 72.31. That is right, guys. 72 million SILV that is now out here, which refresh real quick. 75. So 75 million SILV, which makes me think that a lot of that 75 million, which I'll slide it over a little so you guys can see, a lot of this 75 million right here is going to be what is going to be utilized when it comes to the land sale. Amount staked $1.6 billion, which the token has just been going absolutely through the roof like you've seen a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and look at some of the leaks and see exactly why this is going so high. And this is the reason, guys. So this is actual footage. This is actual gameplay. This is combat. You can see here, it is Aaron. Here is the alluvials that they own, the different tiers that they have them, the different levels that they have them. But you can see this is the battle formation that you have here. It has all the different alluvials. You have water, you have Guardian, Poison, Magma, Templar, and Scion. But looking at the combat itself, and we're going to turn this down a little bit. So when you actually get into the combat, you can see you place the alluvials, you set the alluvials, the ones that you want in this combat, and then you can go ahead and start the battle, guys. The camera angle you can move around. I know Aaron shared that you can move the camera angle. You can see what's going on in this auto battler. You have your hero right here, right towards the middle, but you can see what this combat looks like, guys, and it is just absolutely crazy with how amazing this combat looks, guys. So it's going to be a super strategy game, and the graphics are just crazy. Even looking here, guys, we're going to stop this for a minute. Look at the background. Look at the dynamics. Look at even the lighting, the illumination. You can also see lightning coming off a few plants. You can see here we have the Water Guardian, the Axon right there that is fighting on combat. You can see the numbers rolling off as they're doing damage to all those, and also the alluvials that you have right there. And then the defeated ones over on this side, it shows kind of some resources, it looks like right there. And then the actual alluvials that you brought to combat. You can see guys zooming out, going back in the terrain, and there is the animation effects as they are fighting. And this is actual combat. Guys, this is the actual combat, which makes this completely crazy. Now we're going to take a look at some of the concept art. You can see here, this is Munker. It is a stage 3. So it is a absolute phenomenal looking artwork here. He has a giant stone fist over on his right side. You can see the animations they did for the basic attacks. You can also see the couple of animations when it comes to the critical strikes, the feint animation, taunt animation, the ultimate ability. It looks like no ultimate, passive alt. Every other auto attack does more damage. So this alluvial does not have a ultimate ability. So there's going to be no ult to this. He is just going to be straight up crushing damage. With every other auto attack does 150% damage. He's a passive XFX in his tail arm. Fist is made of infinity energy with cracked rock splitting out of it. Same goes with the tail. The tip of the tail is pure energy with slabs of rock compressing over it. Again, the artwork in this game is crazy, guys. When you think of Axie Infinity and you look at the little blobby axes that they did, there's no comparison. There is absolutely no comparison with how big this game is going to be and how just absolutely crazy this concept art has gotten. This one, we're looking at the gorilla. So this is a stage 3 gorilla. It does have an ultimate ability, which is very cool. You can see they kind of use, this is the general crouching animation for the attack. Critical strikes are going to be a cartwheel with the tail. Feint, he's just going to fall on his face. In taunt, he's going to put his arms out in taunt. And the ultimate ability, very cool looking. Strikes a weird pose, clones itself, which is very cool, kind of similar to Wukong. Clone is a holographic version of that pose, like a snapshot. Then he appears behind them to backstab them. Guys, this monkey has 2 giant stone pincers on both sides of them, which look just absolutely crazy. And you can also see in relationship to your hero how big this alluvium is going to be. Has deep purple eyes, passive glowing on its tail and tail ends, which glow when being used. Again, the concept art that we have in here, it is just phenomenal, guys. There is so much attention to detail when they're building these out, when you're seeing all the dynamics, when you're seeing the concept art. So definitely take a minute and just realize what is coming with this game. The final one we're looking at today is Apon. Again, a very cool breed. Remember, guys, with the concept art that you're seeing here, there are 100 alluvials. That is right, guys. The game is launching with 100 alluvials. One of the unique things for that is when you start capturing the alluvials. So once you go through the game, you start capturing the alluvials, you put them on the alluvidex, buy and sell them. There will be a point where these alluvials are no longer able to be caught. They're actually going to go to a point of being extinct after being hunted and captured for so long. The alluvials themselves will have diminishing rates at a point that there will not be these alluvials available. So it is going to be kind of the sooner that you catch them, the earlier that you catch them, it's going to deplete the population to the point of there not being these alluvials anymore. So if new players do want to enter the game, be it 3, 6, 9 months, a year down the road, a lot of the original alluvials, I am imagining at that point, will not be able to be caught, which is, again, a very cool aspect when you're getting into this game very early. So you can see here, we have the basic attack, the critical strike. There are energy balls grow in size as they're thrown in the air. I like the feint animation. He kind of rolls backwards there. The taunt, of course, he does kind of like a little dance. And the ultimate ability, you can see his tail. This one side He just has the arms, but look at the tail, guys. The tail is just a absolute energy absorbed slab that he is going to crush with, which again is very cool. You can see his attack right here. It goes forward, boom, he will hit his target while he puts his head up. He stands up straight, leaning back slightly as he starts to violently drum his chest, going King Kong style there. Roars and the lighting above his head pulses. The tail goes up bright as it boosts energy, gives a boost to all of his team members. So this is actually going to be kind of the support role when it comes to the alluvials. We know a lot of them are going to be healing. There's going to be a tank aspect of it. There's going to be a control. There is so much that we do not know about this game that is yet to be released, guys. But if you are new to the channel, again, we're going to be covering Alluvium in its entirety here. We're going to start with the Alluvium 0, then get into the main game. So if you are new to the channel, go ahead and drop that subscription in there. Turn on the notifications, hit that like. That way we can get this channel off the ground. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.